Hey, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I promised I would come back. I promised I'd come back and talk a little bit more about what a book coach is today. So I wanted to discuss that with you because if you've ever even dreamed about writing a book, even if it is some kind of vague idea in your head, a book coach can really help you. So when I speak to clients who are interested in working with me as a coach, I tend to hear certain patterns. So people will say, "Well, I mean, I'd love to write a book, but I have no idea what to write about, like absolutely no idea." Or else they'll say, "I have so many ideas, I don't know what to do with them." Or they'll say, "I've never written a book before, so I don't think I can do it." And so I'm here to tell you these are all the kinds of things that a book coach can help with, whether you've written one word, 0 words, or 500 pages of words. We can help you to organize it and create a book. So I want you to think of it this way. We've all heard the comparisons between athletic coaches and, say, a book coach. And I think those are really valid. Since I'm not a hugely athletic person, I'm going to think of this in a slightly different way. So I have a friend who recently wanted to redecorate her house, and she had no idea what to do. But she has tastes and ideas about what she sees, what she likes, what she doesn't like. So she hired an interior decorator to come in. But this wasn't someone who was going to do it for her. This was someone who was going to help her decide how she wanted to decorate the house. So this person came in with all kinds of pamphlets and books of paper and whatnot. And so she was able to listen to what my friend liked and didn't like based on her experience and say, maybe you'd be more interested in mission furniture or mid-century modern, or maybe you're more of like a rustic farmhouse type of style. And she helped my friend to understand what it was that she was liking and not liking by giving it a context like that. And then she helped her to see, which kinds of couches and which kinds of chairs and which kinds of mirrors and which kinds of paintings all fit within that style in a way that the pieces fit together well. And they looked at colors, they looked at color schemes. And depending on what color this first room was, how did that lead into the next room? Are we going to use the same color? Are we going to use a slightly different color? Are we going to use a different shade of blue? Or are we going to use a completely different shade entirely, say mustard yellow or something like that? And my friend was left with a very clear concept of what these rooms could look like. But within each room, she still was the person who chose the furniture, who determined exactly where things went based on the suggestions and the knowledge and the expertise of the interior decorator. So that's kind of how I see book coaching working too. You can think of the book coach as the person who helps you gather your ideas, even if you don't know what they are yet, and helps you to organize your ideas so that they can move smoothly from one concept to the next, say in a book, and then will help you to write that book. But you're the one who writes it, unless, of course, you hire a ghostwriter, which is something that many coaches also offer. So for me, I do kind of a combination of those kinds of things. I really like to work collaboratively with people where through our discussions, the author can really find their own way. And if they need help with specific areas of writing, I'm happy to do that. But really, I'm a partner with that author. So your book coach is your collaborator, your partner, but also your biggest cheerleader, your guide, your mentor, your biggest supporter, and the person who is going to help bring out the greatest potential in your writing. So just like, say, an athletic coach, football coach or a hockey coach or a baseball coach, yes, it's the person who is going to tell you, this is what you do really well. This is how you improve even more. And these are the things we want to let go. So when you get into the stage after you've written something, as a developmental editor, that's what I do. And that's part of the book coaching. But initially, your coach is the person who helps you determine what it is you want to say. It's like the little kid who might have, an ability in skating and might have an ability in baseball and might have an ability in basketball. And the coach is the person who's going to tell them, this is where you want to focus your energies, because that's where you can really shine and you have incredible potential there. And then once you know that, here's how we're going to expand those abilities so that when you're done, you have something amazing that you can then share with the world. So that's what a book coach does from you, whether you're starting at zero or whether you already have a manuscript. They can help you to refine it, but they can also help you to create it and to work your way through those stages until you get to the point where you have a finished manuscript. So next time I'm going to talk a little bit more about the very specific functions of a book coach, what exactly a book coach can do, and the different offerings that I personally have as a coach. But in terms of who are people that offer book coaching services, because this is not like a regulated profession, you really want to look for someone. Hi, doggy. You really want to look for someone who has expertise both in reading and writing, who understands the language, and then there are all the qualities of a coach who can draw things out of you. So I have experience as a coach and working with many clients in terms of life coaching, but also as somebody with a PhD in English who taught English for 2 decades, actually more than 2 decades, and who worked with texts. I have those editing abilities. And as a writer who has been a freelance writer for many, many years and has 4 published books under my belt, I also know the entire process from start to finish really well, both as a writer and as someone who has worked on this side with my own editors. So that's what you really want to look for, someone who is involved in the process, who's been involved in the process, and who has the expertise to be able to help you, not only as a person to develop your creativity and your ideas and help organize those, but also someone who has the language skills and who has the knowledge of the industry, because you're going to need that at certain points along the way as well. Now, many book coaches work with other professionals. So I would work with, for instance, proofreaders or people who are experts in perhaps, like helping you acquire an agent and things like that. But basically, your coach is the person who's going to concentrate on your book with you so you can move from zero to complete manuscript. So I'll talk some more about that next time. And if you have any questions at all about the process or what I do, please do let me know. Right now, I have an offer out for a small bit of copy editing, so you can just get a taste of what I do. It's called a copy checkup, and you can submit up to 5 pages of 250 words each, so a total of 1250 pages for to get my eyes on them, my editing, my feedback, and that way you can get an idea of what it might be like to work with me. So I would love to see your pages if that's something that you'd like to do. Just go to rickyheller.com/checkup, CHECKUP, all one word, and you can get more information there and sign up for copy checkup. All right, everybody, I look forward to seeing you next time and talking more about the specifics of book coaching. Talk to you soon.